Josh, it's Dave Grass. I just said I'd give you a quick video sort of review or a quick online audit just so that you're kind of a bit primed for when we meet. I'd love to meet with you and talk about this because there's definitely some opportunity here, maybe Wednesday. But anyway, this is your website, as you know. We've spoken about this very briefly. It's not as absolutely inspiring as a website. It's not terrible. I mean, I've seen worse. It's a little bit old-fashioned. The copies are kind of not exactly compelling. Doesn't make you want to click or anything, and it's all a bit of a jumble. So there's nothing really much likely to happen as a result of this website. There's no good call to action. There's no good reason for me to sort of give you my details and sign up with you or whatever. So that probably needs a bit of work. But there's something that's really kind of more important than that in many ways, which I wanted to show you. If I go to this site here, which is the site that we have, this is pending technology here. You can't do this many places. Go to checkmybusinessranking.com. That's checkmybusinessranking.com. Put in your information, your name and your email and your telephone number. And just from the Cremorne Hotel telephone number, this trawls Google and gets a few other databases and things. And what it shows us is that the Google listing it thinks is claimed. I'm not entirely certain that is right. But Bing, Yahoo, Yelp, Hotfrog, and Yellow Pages, these are not claimed. This is very important because if you claim these listings and optimize them, and there's a bit of a science and an art to this, but that in itself will help to ramp up your results and everything else that you do. Also, if you look here, it's only picked up a couple of keywords for you, so I would think that perhaps your Google Places and Google Plus sites are not optimized for many keywords. I'll explain why that's important in a minute. So it's picked up function center, bottle shop, and liquor store. Obviously, these are function centers are particularly potential money involved. The bottle shop and liquor store, not much involved there. And this is for the Cremorne area. So for Cremorne area function centre, you get the top ranking. Bottle shop, you get the second ranking. Not too bad, but there should be a lot more keywords in there. So this report just tells me that there's a great deal of potential for ramping things up in the business and in terms of the results that you get. Now, just a couple of things more before I go. One thing I wanted to show you is if I go to Google and I type in, for example, Hotel Cremorne. Where have I've got it here somewhere. No. Alright, well, let's just go to Google just quickly and type in Hotel Cremorne. What I get, this is what people do before they come to your site. They'll typically Google the Hotel Cremorne, or they'll look it up on a mobile site. This Google Places site is very, very important because it's closely integrated with Google Maps and with mobile searches. What they'll get is this. One of the things that people will do very, very frequently is they look at the reviews because people want to look at what people are saying about a place before they actually go there. Incidentally, none of this is particularly well optimized. You can make a lot better use of this stuff. If I click on your Google review, what I'll get is I'll go to this site here. This is your Google Places site. And here I've only got one review, which is the place is horrible and very dirty, staff horrible, etc. So a very negative review, that would definitely put people off. That's obviously a year ago as well, so it's been putting people off for some time. This is going to become increasingly important because this is what was Google Places, which is probably the single most important marketing tool you've got available right now. Just by making very smart use of this Google Places site, you can actually ramp up things significantly. You see here it says, is this your business? So I think that Google thinks that perhaps you haven't claimed it. But anyway, there should be a lot more reviews here, a lot more positive reviews, which is one of the things that we'll talk about. And that's very important. If you look at some of the other reviews, obviously there are other reviews from other sites that are listed here as well. I can go to, incidentally as well, this site is not optimized properly. They're not correct keywords in here. There's not the correct photos, videos, etc. You can make a lot more bang for your buck from this. If I look at some of the other review sites, there's one here which is reviewed on Urban Spoon. Not a very good result here, doesn't like it. This one is an okay result. But there's not much there. This one here is from, where are we from? Eatability, and there are a few good reviews and a few bad ones, but there's not much action happening, and one from Kype here. So there's a lot of potential here to ramp things up quite substantially, get a lot more bang for your buck, and that's what we will be talking about with you perhaps on Wednesday. So I'm interested to talk to you, find out a bit more about the business and specifically what we can do to help. But yeah, thanks for coming back to me on that email, and I look forward to actually meeting you face to face for the first time, perhaps on Wednesday. Anyway, thanks for your time, Josh. Talk to you later.